Anything else you guys want to know?
A lot, but I really feel like everyone at home wants to know what's this weather going to look like in the next few days.
You know, I've had more people last couple days reach out and say, you know, hey, when are we going to get some fall-like weather? You know, the pumpkin candles are in stores, all sorts of stuff like that. And
they're ready.
It's like, we're not quite there yet. It's still middle August.
I hope you told them to slow down.
Slow down, that's right, because we know what's after fall, Russ Mitchell. It's, you know, not the best time of year around Northeast Ohio with the clouds, but we do like the snow, kids especially. It's hot outside, we know that. Temperatures generally into 80s. Look at Akron right now, checking in 88 degrees at our sensor there. A little bit cooler as you get up towards the lakeshore. Did have a nice lake breeze today, lowering that temperature, but dew points, they remain thick, folks. We remain in the humidity outside, and that humidity not going anywhere this week. You combine those two numbers together and you get feels like temperatures. That's what really matters, feeling up near 90 degrees. Don't forget, you get in the sun, you add another 10, 15 degrees to that. So 100 degrees or so for all the roofers. Boy, they are some of the hardest construction workers this time of year as well. Tonight, we're falling back into the 60s and 70s, kind of a tropical summery night. We don't have to deal with any tropical systems, though. They had all that flooding out towards the east with Henri, which came inland, kind of stopped, and then now is getting caught up in that upper flow. So it's heading back out to sea again. That'll be long gone by tomorrow. And you can see we settle in under the influence of high pressure. Pretty quiet look to the weather map as of right now, but boy, there's a lot of activity brewing. It's all brewing on this dome of heat. Expansive area heat out in the central plain states. This will, as everything kind of flows our way, will expand into Ohio Valley tomorrow. I think we'll hit the 90s tomorrow, then again on Wednesday. Very hot week ahead, but also on the northern periphery of this, we've had this pattern multiple times this summer where the heat expands, where it meets the cooler air towards the north. You get these train tracks, as I like to call them, where you get these explosive thunderstorm clusters that travel along that boundary and then fade, and that's the pattern we're going to be dealing with this week. So to show you what I mean, we'll look at the National Design Mart big picture look. Overnight tonight and tomorrow, we'll likely see storm clusters develop off towards our north and the west. Remember where those train tracks are, those will track in our direction. I think we'll stay dry tomorrow. Some of the models do bring one of those clusters in late tomorrow out towards the west, but I think our better chance is really Wednesday and Thursday as that boundary kind of sets up over Northeast Ohio. You can see the models agree with mainly afternoon and evening showers and thunderstorms developing in big clusters, and then they roll through wherever they roll through and eventually settle that boundary somewhere else. So most hours will be dry the next couple of days, but we are going to introduce those storm chances. How much rain are we talking? Well, we're in that boundary zone, but you can see where it's most prolific up in areas of Wisconsin, likely some flooding for some of the heavier rain there. So on a localized scale, you can see tonight we're back into the 60s inland. Pretty nice morning tomorrow morning. Should have lots of sunshine, perhaps some high clouds. We'll be in the 70s elsewhere. We are going to warm quickly tomorrow. I think we're dry for the bulk of the day, up near 90 degrees. Combined with the humidity, likely feeling more like the mid-90s. And here's the model picking up and perhaps some leftover of the thunderstorms off towards the north and the west. We'll have to watch this. If there's any rain chance tomorrow, it's really late in the day after rush hour, then towards the evening hours. Wednesday, we kind of calm things down. We do it all over again in terms of more shower and thunderstorm chances. Big story tomorrow, I think, is going to be the heat. Today felt more like upper 80s. Tomorrow feeling more like the mid-90s. So add 7 degrees to what it felt like today. This is some serious heat tomorrow afternoon. And that's going to continue, I think, trend is on Wednesday as well. As I think 90s Tuesday, Wednesday. Could hit 90 Thursday, Friday, Saturday, but I've got higher rain chances here, so I'm going to lower that temperature a little bit. Bottom line, a very summer-like week out ahead of us. Humidity, where's that going? Nowhere this week. We're going to remain in the tropical category. Just beyond this on Monday, I do see a little cool down. I think we'll clear things out. Should bring a refreshing air mass thereafter. Union Home Mortgage 7-day forecast, 90s the next 2 days. Sun and high clouds tomorrow. Again, just a 20% chance of a late afternoon evening storm. Better chance of storms late Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then the weekend we'll be dodging them as well. Same old pattern. And then Monday looks like the final day of storms before we clear things out to start next week. Russ?
Matt Wentz, thank you so much, sir.